I'm gonna bite the heads off your kids, and your birdies, and your dogs.
That's such a... That's a fun line, honestly. Obviously, this goblin is pissed, and I wouldn't necessarily hold that aggression against her character. Oh, I'm not in group mode. Please, everybody, join me here. Maybe I couldn't have advantage.
Let me out, you bunch of softies!
Because of we weren't in group mode. And we couldn't cast initiative. Or, not initiative. Advantage. So, Saxa?
Ain't sure why you're protecting me. Don't care, neither. It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts.
Who's this Absolute you're so fond of? Your god?
Goddess. We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself.
That sounds pretty cool, honestly. An all-powerful goddess that can't get you out of a cage.
Maybe she sent you to help me. And you will, if you want to save your skin. And if the teeth stick a few arrows in us on the way out of here, don't worry. Priestess Gut will patch us up. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
A goblin healer. We really are desperate, aren't we?
No, we're okay. It's just... We don't want to ally ourselves with them, because the tieflings are always better. Even though the goblins are cool. Yeah, it's a nice story, but buy it for a copper in a tavern nearby.
It's the truth. I swear on your mother's grave. Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal?
Swear on my mum? Nah. You already told me what I need to know. I'll find the priestess myself.
Even if you did find my tribe, they'd set the wargs on ya. You need me. Get me out of here, and I'll tell them what a good friend you are.
Not a chance. You can rot in that cage.
Suit yourself. Looking forward to seeing what your innards look like.
It's
You're gonna be sorry! Every last one of ya!
They do that. Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure the way this works is this is the ticket to aligning ourselves with a different faction rather than the tieflings or the druids. I don't know. A for Azimuth.
Even your cages are boring.
It's a book about gods. Ilmater hears the martyr's cries, takes in the ill and the oppressed. When one to help the others dies, then by Ilmater they're blessed. Jurgo, or so it's often said, once gave away his bony throne. For Kelemvor he tracks the dead, makes sure that dead souls do not roam. Kelemvor, Lord of the Dead, will take your hand when death arrives, makes sure souls are correctly led, and that your meter in your poems is all over the place and you can't easily read it and make it sound nice on the first read because the meter is all over the place, to all their proper afterlives. It upsets me greatly that meter is not followed in so often in video game poetry, and it does make it very hard for me to read it on a cold read, which is fine, I suppose. And I know the writers also don't like it because they're professional writers, know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just a matter of time. It takes time to write poetry, and they have other shit to deal with in this game. What's going on, Zoro? Why is the door locked?
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
You heard the woman. Bow.
Lower.
She's serious. You'd better get on your knees. Fast. Do you not have that animation? You do have that animation. There you go.
You saw another gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us before we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me.
That's cool.
Up. You can keep your innards.
What was that all about, Lae'zel?
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Don't worry, I was stealing breastplates just to check out the gameplay mechanics. What did she do anyways? It was like, it's fine. Do you plan to be that rough with everyone we meet?
Rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh. When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough?
Alright, you made your point.
Then I needn't make it again. The Tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Wait, did you say Tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Fey run.
No, it's Faerun. And also, what do you mean purification?
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
That's fair enough. Shadowheart, do you want to talk about it?
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name. We'll need all the help we can get.
Oh, right, yeah, yeah, of course. The Annals of Baldur's Gate. It's a book about the city, I guess. I'll take it. It's mine now. I didn't open it. I didn't try to open it. Did I try to open it?
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Wait, there's some person in there. Come on, just move. What's going on? Huh. Either way. I can't open that. Why is there a person in there? Hardina. She's paralyzed. Wait a minute. I don't think she's on purpose there. And if she's paralyzed, I think it's fine. Let me open this. It's fine, don't worry.
Every last one of ya!
Oh, the goblin is upset. Okay. We'll do this. We could do this. And we did it. Even with a 2 roll, it's absurd how powerful the bonuses stack. Okay. Let's open. And I think it's safe to go in.
Stop! This place is off limits. Leave.
I realized that on account of the fact that the door was locked. I can study her face and try to read her emotions. That's not detect thought, which is good. Don't worry, I'm here to help. Although, am I good at that? Now let's do the insight first. Insight is a really cool thing. I'm not sure exactly how you're supposed to use that in tabletop, but basically, you can. The way I do it is I ask the narrator or the game master to roll insight and try to figure out what's going on here, and then you roll your insight skill, which we're pretty good at because it's a proficiency thing that we have, and it's a difficulty class 10, which is a normal difficulty class. That's the normal. That's considered an average check.
You note her grimace of pain. Something is wrong with her legs.
Damn it! Don't look at me like that. You can stay. Just keep your hands to yourself, all right?
What if I don't want to keep the hands to myself? Because I want to take all the stuff. Do you need a hand up?
I just fall back down.
Legs are as steady as a foal's. Bloody potion!
A potion? It might have been nightshade. Maybe hemlock? Poison, basically.
What? No, the potion worked. I'm strong as a bugbear and fearless. The old lady warned me that this might happen, that it was a side effect.
It sounds like you've been duped.
No, she's been nothing but kind to me. Why would she... Sorry, I need a moment. I'm not feeling the best. But I'm sure it'll pass.
It will, perhaps. But I wonder if we can cast something to heal her.
If this isn't the most boring post in the grove, I don't know what is.
A post. She's recast Speak with the Dead. Wait, we can cast this again? So that means we can talk to Canon. I might not want to talk to Canon, though, because of the, there's people. Oh, a treatise on soul coins here. It's good to learn that, just in case I think we read that. Yeah, because there are people there. I don't know, like, I figure if I cast that they will be really pissed that I'm messing around with the corpse of their friends. But we should go back upstairs to try that with Canon. Save before we do that. And speaking of save, let's see if our cleric has... well, she likely does have a spell called Lesser Restoration. And all we have to do is unprepare one spell and prepare the other. There it is. And cast this on you. Perfect.
My legs! I can stand again! Did you do that? Thank you. Look, you're not really supposed to be here, but I'll turn a blind eye. Just don't touch anything, all right?
Oh, that's good. That's real good. That's real good. Okay, so that means yeah. The whole thing about preparing spells is kind of weird. Because you're supposed to, it's like a trade-off. There's some spells that if you prepare, it's like you're ready for any eventuality. Oh, I shouldn't stealth. I shouldn't stealth. Wait. Alchemist's Cabinet. I shouldn't stealth because I know she doesn't...
Sight, out of mind. If everyone else...
There it is. I know she doesn't mind that it might take stuff. Actually, I don't know that. Let's find out. But she might mind that I'm stealth.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems.
See? Didn't she say... I'm gonna reload. I don't know. I do know exactly what I need to do, though. I got Shadowheart here. Talk to...
Look, between
And
us,
then
you're
I
not
select
supposed-
Gilladel, go into stealth, and check that. There's a cabinet key. Some good stuff. See? Nothing weird. I wonder if the cabinet key's for that. I assume it is. Let's get Shadowheart over here. Do the same thing.
Look, between us, you're not...
It is. Take all. Unstealth. Whew. I got simple poison, basic poison, drow poison, and a bottle.
Never buy a potion of bat again.
What else do we have in here? She is looking this way so that I can't really do much. There's a druid's ledger there. I can read it. It's just a supply log. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. We don't need any of this. Moving on. We should also talk to Menmos at least, because I forgot about that.
I told you. Not now.
Well, yeah, they don't say much. There's people here. Octa cooking.
You! Saw you fighting those slimy bastards. Fancy a bowl? Best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
The smell is more than enough. Yeah, elves are, what is it exactly?
Food. You want it or not?
Yeah.
Look, it ain't much, but it might make all the difference. The only way we'll make it to Baldur's Gate is to run, and run hard. If a gnoll catches your scent, you'll need every bit of strength. Trust me.
And I have received gruel, which is actually a healing potion, interestingly enough, but only one camping supply. It's pretty good. I think I can have everybody ask for that. So,
You, fancy a bowl?
there we go.
You have my attention.
You. It's best to fill your belly now, while we still can.
Oh, Lae'zel doesn't like that. This slop is beneath me. It's interesting. This is a delicacy of your land. I'll try anything once.
That's a good attitude. Here, have more. We'll need every bit of strength to make it to Baldur's Gate. Trust me.
That's nice. She gets more, I think.
The target practice.
Ever believe this?
That's pretty cool. All right.
I'll catch a break.
What about Auntie Ethel? Trader of quirks and sundries.
If it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh,
What?
there isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Petal. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
Oh no, she's the one. No. You're the one that sold the bad potion. I'm gonna let her fuss. So, no, should I? I shouldn't. That's bad. No, there's no need. I'm fine, really.
Sorry, love. I just lose the run of myself sometimes. I must say, though, you're looking mighty peaky. Are you all right?
Well, I'm fine. Just, bone weary after a difficult day.
Oh, stop! Even on a good day, half the camp acts like a bunch of screaming brats. I'm tempted to smack them all on the backside and tell them to kiss and make up. Not that they'd listen to little old me. Anyway, do you need anything? I have a few odds and ends for sale.
That would be lovely. Show me your wares.
Hey, bother.
And she does have a little bit of money, which is pretty good. And some potions as well. They're actually relatively inexpensive, the potions are. So, I won't buy them. I don't think I need them for the moment.
Take care now, sweetie.
Thank you. And also, maybe I'll get paralyzed or something like that. So, let's check out this door over here that we didn't go through. Because
Nearly ready.
who knows what's on the other side. Secluded chamber. What do you mean? Secluded chamber? I don't like the bears. It's lovely, though. The devil you know. An autobiography? Oh, this is somebody's... Oh, hi. Tils's. And Zevlor. Excuse me. Hi.
I need a quick word. You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Mm-hmm.
Your help at the gate was appreciated. I'm Zevlor. And you're...
I'm Gilladel.
Well met. Though I should warn you, visitors are no longer welcome in this grove. Whatever your business here, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This latest attack will only strengthen their resolve.
Why are they forcing you out?
There have been several attacks by different monsters. The druids blame us outsiders for drawing them here. Nobody's welcome anymore. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
You definitely dress like one. What brought you here?
We are refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after goblins and gnolls attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
The Descent? What is that?
I'm surprised you haven't heard of it. The High Overseer, our Grand Protector, signed a pact with devils. It dragged Elturel straight to hell. Lucky for us, a group of adventurers found a way to bring the city back. Afterwards, people looked at us and just saw devilkin. No different from the druids here, really.
I wonder if that's like a campaign that you can play in like one of those campaign books that basically help the dungeon master to make a story and have the people play through this. I've never heard of Elturel, actually. Yeah, what about the ritual? Is there no way to convince the druids to stop it?
I've tried. Korga, their new first druid, won't see me. You, though. I know it's not your business, but she owes you for saving this place. Perhaps you could persuade her. For more time to prepare, if nothing else.
Well, I didn't. Did I really save this place? The doors wouldn't have opened. I don't think that attack would have led to anything. Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
I think you should. Yes. No harm in trying the diplomatic route.
We'd owe you a great debt. If we're forced to leave now, more of my people will die. You'll find the druids at the heart of the grove. Please, make them see sense. Scouts yet?
No, sir. But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
Will do. It's interesting because it's a mission to not change the status quo. Obviously, I think the moment we leave this area, our choices will take effect because that's how it works in Divinity Original Sin 2, and I'm pretty sure they basically are doing the same thing. They probably gonna have chapters based on the region that we're playing. But yeah, just trying to convince the druids to stop the ritual sounds like a thing we can do before we do the rest of the stuff in the chapter. And that's why I'm saying it doesn't really change the status quo for us, but it does for them. Front and center, a thespian's memoir. It's about theater. I suppose that's what thespian means, isn't it? Traveler's Guide to Baldur's Gate. It's about the criminals in Baldur's Gate in a Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast. The Risen Road. Apparently there's a toll that must be paid. I will probably pay for it. I don't care for that. Invasion plans for Elturgard.
Elturgard. A lot of territory to cover before Baldur's Gate. And any cure found there.
An aging map of Elturgard and its surroundings. The cities of Baldur's Gate and Elturel are both marked, but it's the wilderness in between that's covered in notes, symbols, and ciphers. The freshest ink marks pictographs of goblins and gnolls shown gathering in the forests and hills nearby.
Commander!
Just Zevlor, Tilly. We're civilians now, remember?
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life. They can't take...
They can, and did. Avernus changed things. Best we get used to that.
Yes. Zevlor.
So you are fighters. Well, I suppose most tieflings are not the refugees, but these are. I mean, yeah, makes sense. The Devil You Know, let's try that. The autobiography. Have you ever had God change your blood? It is a horrifying thing, even for those who may desire it. Yet, few tieflings wished for Asmodeus to claim their bodies, only to be given no choice in the matter. It's not as if we were well loved before the Archdevil's gambit. Our people have always struggled against the notion of, quote, devilkin, unquote, as if a single drop of infernal ichor inescapably corrupts. How amusing, when so many others willingly sell their bodies to fiends, yet their culture as a whole escapes the blame. By what method can we redeem ourselves when the crime is not ours? I would drive a blade into every warlock that aided Asmodeus' damned ritual, but personal vengeance cannot undo the will of a god, much less one as slippery as the Lord of Lies. When every passerby thinks you a thief and heretic, it is deeply tempting to become one. The only thing that has stopped me is knowing Asmodeus wants nothing more than for all of us to fall from grace. Interesting. When everybody thinks you a thief, you become one. The actual mechanics of social interactions is actually, if people think you're a thief, they don't give you they don't help you, and they don't give you jobs. They don't allow you to trade with them and all that, and then you have to become a thief, otherwise you starve to death, or just you know, are not as nicely well off and whatnot. Because people want to be all well off, don't they? Want to have a good standing in society, and if people are considered thieves, that's not really how it works.
Have mercy. We're exposed now.
Who's the please have mercy? What's going on? Wait. Was it you, Zaru? Zaru, what are you doing out here?
Please. I've been through enough.
I know. I'm not gonna. Were you here before? I don't think he was. I think he ran away. He's done. We're good. I'm not gonna pursue him. Oh, Lae'zel. I just wanted to see what she was gonna do, and she did it. She did it. Toron.
Where did I put that oat bucket?
Some cows here. Or oxen, I suppose.
This place is a bloody death trap, not a sanctuary. You should clear off while you can.
I did perception checks. Fails. Gale and Gilladel failed. They're easy perception checks. So I should be okay here.
I'd swear that ox's gaze is following me.
The strange ox? Who said that? Well, I don't know. Let's save before we mess with the ox. An Arcana check. A fine-looking beast you are. The ox makes you uneasy. Let's try to discern why, yeah. Add the bonus. And I think this is... I'm not sure who's doing this, but... No, we succeed.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Moo!
It's a druid that transformed into an ox. Right? I don't know. Torin, do you know about this?
We're cornered in this place. Even the bloody druids look like they might turn on us.
I don't know what's going on here.
If we left, we could at least make
Donnie?
for it.
He stares right past you, as if you're invisible. Or boring.
Are you alright?
He's still staring right past you.
I'm gonna turn around and see what he's looking at.
You see nothing out of the ordinary. As you turn back, the child slips between the rocks.
Examine the rocks for anything out of the ordinary. Yeah, let's do that. Should be able to do that. I have advantage on this. Because tracking and all that. And there it is. Pick the highest dice. That's what advantage means. Disadvantage means picking the lowest die. And we succeed.
You find the edges of a concealed entrance.
Huh. Concealed hatch. Also metallic gloves. I don't know what those are for, but I will look into them in a little bit. Because I can take all of these. Travel worn chest. I should be able to open that. Let's pick that lock. Nobody's complaining about that. Gloves of power. It's a difficult check, though. I fail. Most likely. I don't! With all the bonuses. That's just a little bit of money. Okay. And let's see what the metallic gloves are. Strength saving throw +1. I suppose I'll give them to Lae'zel. The strength saving throw... Right. So the saving throws actually changed a little bit since Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. And now what we have is we can do saving throws directly to your stats, rather than having saving throws for all manner of weird nonsense, which was how Advanced Dungeons & Dragons worked. Not necessarily weird nonsense, but it was quite a lot. And these days, it's just you do a saving throw for your stat. And there's some rules around there, and I don't remember exactly how they work, but it doesn't quite matter, actually, how they work, because the game does all the calculations for us.